It's a well-known fact that men love Batman. On the surface, it makes sense why the character is so popular. He beats the ever-living shit out of criminals. In the name of justice, of course. He's a billionaire.
I'm rich.
And of course, he's edgy as fuck.
I'm vengeance.
But he's a lot more than that. He exudes masculinity. And that's why men specifically love the character. I'm not going to pretend that I'm a comic book nerd or that I know everything there is to know about Batman. But the more I learn about him, the more Batman media I consume, the more I grow to like and respect the character, especially as a figure of masculinity. What masculinity means may differ from person to person, but I believe there are two main traits of a masculine man, which are 1. Having purpose and drive, and 2. Being a capable leader. Of course, these aren't exclusive to men. Women can also have these traits too. But a truly masculine man excels in these areas. What is purpose? Purpose is a clear motivation for why you do what you do. A purpose that's bigger than yourself, something that even transcends your own personal desires, will give you a clear sense of direction in life. Batman perfectly encapsulates this. His purpose is clear: to save Gotham City from criminals. He does this at the expense of his own safety and ultimately at the expense of living a normal life. This makes me have a ton of respect for the character because he has direction and he has values and he acts accordingly. Having purpose means having values that align with it. Saving Gotham doesn't just mean sending criminals to prison. To Batman, it means rehabilitating them. Batman's famous rule, do not kill, is in place because he believes that by killing a criminal, you take away their chance at redemption, a chance to truly save them.
I'm no executioner.
Batman's arch nemesis, the Joker, really tests this one rule Batman has. The Joker has done horrific things, including killing the second Robin, Jason Todd, and paralyzing Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. Despite all this, Batman still doesn't kill the Joker. Batman's mission to save Gotham is so cemented onto him that he won't even kill the Joker, because he believes that even someone as evil as him could still be saved.
I could rehabilitate you. You don't need to be alone. We don't have to kill each other. Let me help you.
There have been some incarnations where he does break this rule, but those are rare and depict an older, more cynical Batman. Batman, for the most part, does not kill. Batman is the leader of the Justice League. The Justice League is full of heroes like a superpowered alien, a demigod, and a man who can run at the speed of light. And it's Batman, a mortal human with no superpowers, who's calling the shots and leading the team. If that's not alpha as fuck, I don't know what is. They obviously trust him to be their leader. But why? Why would they choose the physically weakest member of the team to lead them? What makes Batman a good leader? One reason links back to purpose. If you have enough conviction in your own values and purpose, others will follow. Batman is also a very stoic character. He constantly faces hardships, both emotionally and physically, but when he isn't fighting criminals, he almost always has an aura of calmness around him. Batman is rarely emotional and is incredibly strict on his values and mission. It's easy to follow someone who knows what they're doing and is so sure of themselves. But I believe the biggest reason why Batman is a good leader is because of his compassion. Yes, Batman is a very stoic character, but stoicism isn't the absence of empathy. When Dick Grayson's family were killed, Batman adopted him, mentored him, where he eventually became the first Robin, where he later ended up leading a team of his own. In Zack Snyder's Justice League, when Superman's house gets taken by the bank, Batman buys the bank and returns his house back to Superman. And one of the most famous examples is during an episode of Justice League Unlimited, where Batman was given the task to kill a traumatized young girl with psychic powers before she ends up hurting everyone in her vicinity. Instead, Batman sits and comforts her, as she herself was slowly dying from her powers.
I'm dying very soon.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Could you stay with me? I'm scared.
Oh shit, where was I? Batman is a great masculine leader, not because he's powerful or cold-hearted, but because he doesn't see himself as above empathy. He shows kindness when needed. A character that has no flaws just wouldn't be interesting. Batman is a very masculine character, but he's also a very flawed character. He has his weaknesses and vulnerabilities. He's still a traumatized child, haunted by the death of his parents. At times, he himself has questioned how effective his war on crime has been, or if he's even a good person.
Are you all right, sir?
I'm tired, Alfred.
Well, I shouldn't wonder. You've taken no meals today. I can't recall when you last slept.
Sometimes, old friend, I wonder if I'm really doing any good out there.
How can you doubt it? The lives you've saved, the criminals you've brought to justice.
I've put out a few fires, yes. Won a few battles. But the war goes on, Alfred. On and on.
It's these instances of weakness and imperfection that make men love the character even more. As men, we're given so much responsibility and pressure as being the stoic protector, being the leader. So seeing a beacon of masculinity like Batman doubt himself, seeing him be weak, is something we're able to resonate with, and it even inspires us. Because even when we start to doubt ourselves and our own abilities as men, we still need to man the fuck up and do our duty, because that's what Batman would do. Batman can be dangerous, he can be intimidating, but he is a protector, he is compassionate. He isn't perfect, but he does what needs to be done, and that's what makes him a great figure of masculinity.